So now when you're reading, this is called a Celtic cross. There are 10 cards laid out like this. Each card, each position has a meaning. I will read one by one. But before reading, I just pulled out an angel card, advices from your angels, and this is the card that I got. It's called acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels, the unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. I think angels are telling you to accept everything, accept the past, accept what you've gone through, accept the pain and the suffering, just like we spoke yesterday. Accept that it is you, it's a part of you, you signed up for it. You, although you don't know, it was a part of the bigger plan, right? And move on, move forward. That is the advice. In one of these cards also that came up, I will explain it. So the first card, the one that is underneath here, this is your now. This is your current position, right? And this says that you are ready to give it a go, but you have no idea what you are signing up for. Embrace this new opportunity and start a new journey. You have no idea, no plans, but you're so excited about the new possibilities. It is a calling to open up a new spiritual path for you as well. When you say spiritual, it's not just mumbo jumbo stuff, but looking inward, understanding yourself and awakening. Starting that journey of being awakened, and it is telling you to work with a wise mentor, someone who can lead your way. So moment this card came up, knowing that you are in that program, I knew that you are going to sign up. I knew that you are going to take that leap of faith, and exactly just like the cards read, you did it, because this card talks about your now, right? And I would have drawn it moments ago. This second card, 10 of air, shows your potential challenges, right? So spirit says your potential challenges right now are painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss that you have had in the past, the fact that you have to let go, which it's inevitably you have to let go. These are the challenges that you are facing right now, but you are stuck in your victim mindset. Spirit is saying that. Spirit is telling you what you have to do is acceptance. Just like this card, Spirit is saying acceptance is the key. Allow the change to happen. And Spirit is saying, the hour is darkest before the dawn. And like we discussed yesterday, once again, when you fall to the depth, the lowest point in life, there's only one way, and that one way is up. And all those pain and suffering that you've been having, it won't last long, because you will learn and move on. And in time to come, Spirit is saying you will know why all these things happen. So just like this angel blowing away all these wind, the feathers, Spirit is telling you to let go, accept, and move on. So that's the meaning of this card. You can see how very nicely everything comes into your story, right? This card, Ace of Earth, this card in the third position talks about what to focus on. This says your life would be offered with a new opportunity. Being a Earth card, it symbolizes something more financial, career kind of a thing. So new financial opportunities, new career opportunities, opportunities to have abundance would come in your is what you have to focus on, right? So your focus needs to be new opportunities, new career opportunities, abundance, and new beginnings. So it could be job wise, or it could be the decision you have just taken as well. because that also can lead you into a financial opportunity on the long run. But anyway, this card is a card of new beginnings, right? It talks about, generally being a earth card, it talks about success and finance. Success is usually shown through finance, but it can mean otherwise also. But it talks about job, money, new beginnings, investment opportunities, possibilities are there, right? So all these possibilities are there, maybe like your good karma, but the manifestation of it is completely up to you, right? Spirit has given you a green light, but now spirit is saying you have to create a plan, right? So the green light is given, but what you do with that is completely up to you. That's where the human free will come into play. So you need to play your cards right from here. The opportunity is given, direction is shown, abundance is confirmed, but now it's up to you. The next card in the fourth position talks about your strengths. This card, Six of Earth of this white doe, talks about, says that your strength is giving, right? It could be, once again, being a wealth card, it is more related to giving wealth, being generous, charity, those kind of things. So maybe spirit is saying your strength is the fact that you're good at giving financially, and I believe otherwise as well, right? Very noble, very giving. You can heartlessly give, selflessly give, sorry, and that is your strength, right? And that also brings the balance of in and out into your life, which means even if you are giving money and helping others, it will bring balance. Even if you are helping a person in a different way, that will also bring in more things into your life, creating that balance. So that is your strength. Now you've heard your potential challenges, what to focus on, and your strength. Now let's talk about your past. Two of air upside down, right? So this card actually shows a fairy with two birds in her hand looking at them. So two of air upside down says that your past has been very indecisive. You've been facing indecision, confusion, wondering which option to take. You've been overloaded with information. Your brain has been bursting because you've been thinking you can't decide. And I think this relates to your relationship side as well as your job side, right? So you've been quite indecisive, and spirit knows it, and you've been struggling a lot, having all these burdens, having, being unsure what to do, what to decide. Spirit knows about it, and that is your past. Your near future is this fool upside down. Don't misunderstand for the name. Fool doesn't mean fool, but it says your near future shows that you could be holding back, being scared to take risks. Spirit says you have got into a new project, but you feel like you aren't ready, and preventing yourself moving ahead. Spirit is saying don't do that. That is a foolish thing to do, right? You fear the unknown. You don't know what you have signed up for. But spirit is saying the solution is to bring your inner child, right? Bring more play into your life. Everything you do, do it in the spirit of enjoying. Make it fun. Make everything fun. Don't be reckless. Don't hold back. Don't worry too much. Your near future needs to be handled very delicately, with fun and lightness, right? So don't have that feeling like, oh my God, what have I signed up for? That's what spirit is saying. Seventh card talks about the suggested approach. Four of air upside down. On right side up, it shows an angel wandering, waiting. So a suggested approach, spirit is saying, take rest and recharge. If not, you will crash and burn. You need an escape. It could be a travel, it could be just going somewhere, it could be a digital detox where you get away from your mobile phone and your social media. It could be a retreat. You need to give that break to you. Spirit is telling you to get into meditation to rebalance your energy. So maybe about 20 minutes of meditation each day is going to do remarkable wonders, because you are at a point of transformation right now. This eighth card talks about what you need to know. It's a bit of a funny one, because being an earth card, once again uh, it talks about financials. I don't know how clear it is. It's a picture of a woman tree. It's a woman tree, right? It's not a woman, it's not a tree, it's a woman tree, a female tree, something like that, an earth element. But this card, saying what you need to know, is talking about financial loss, a job or a career loss. If something happens like that, Spirit is telling, don't wait till someone comes and help, ask proactively. Right? Swallow your pride, and people are ready to help you. Express gratitude for what you have, not the things that you don't have. Don't get into the lack mindset. Don't decide things from a fear based, lack based place. Redirect your attention to what you really want in life and not what you fear of losing. So that's law of attraction, right? If you give your attention to what you fear losing, that will come into reality. So give your attention to what you really want and not what you have lost or that you are fear of losing. I think now 8 card meaning what you need to know. Don't worry about the financial job loss kind of thing, because cards have multiple meanings. What Spirit is trying to tell you is that you need to learn to escape your lack mindset, focus on the things that you want, and ask for help, because there are people around you who's ready to help you, and live in gratitude for what you have. This is what Spirit is telling in terms of what you need to know. The ninth card is about your hopes and fears. And knowing you, this really resonates, because Spirit is saying your hopes and fears are revisiting your past, your childhood memories, the innocence and the joy that you had, the past pain. You're hoping and praying, and you are fearing of facing these memories. It talks about your childhood, it talks about your inner child. Osha, I don't know about your childhood that much, but I get the message saying even more than your relationship issues and things that you have faced within the last 10 to 15 years, there may be things that you have to deep dive into your childhood and heal the child within, right? Spirit is telling you to focus on inner child healing meditation, childhood trauma healing meditation, and also let loose and be like a child. Even if you can't do it outside in public, do it in your own privacy. It could be simple things like just putting a song and dancing like a crazy person, just enjoy how children enjoy freely without worrying about what other people are thinking, looking at them. Spirit is telling to be like that, because your hopes and fears, which is shown in this card, is about revisiting your past, revisiting your childhood, and reminiscing those memories. That's what you fear most. And the last card, the 10th card, talks about your potential future. This is an extremely good card. This talks about abundance, financial abundance, and abundance in any and every form in your life. So Spirit is telling your future is going to be amazing, right? Luxurious, self-sufficient, financial independence, and in harmony with your inner world and outer world, where your financials to relationships to everything is going to be so balanced and in harmony, and you're going to feel this abundance in the future. So overall, this is a good reading. You're going through a big change. You've started something, just like you said, jumped off the 77th floor without a parachute. But definitely, you're going to grow a pair of wings and fly away, because your abundance is being seen. So I'm really happy for you, Osha. And remember, the advice from your angels is acceptance, right? All the things that is shown from this particular card, which was the painful endings, the deep wounds, the betrayals, all that you need to accept. You need to accept, because why? Think of that as something that you have signed up on a different lifetime, because you knew that was the only way you could find your awakening, and you have come to that point, right? It could be a spiritual awakening, it could be this new journey that you are entering into, because you are going to deep dive into your inner world and find yourself. So this is the reading. I'm really excited for this reading. I hope you feel the same as well. So all the best and have a great day.